People ask me this question almost every time I post the painting, which is, how do I draw my fur? Well, not my fur. How do I draw the fur in my drawings? So I thought I'm gonna make a video about how I go about drawing my fur. And this is a very easy way to draw them. You don't need any training at all. It's just super easy. You won't even believe it. Now, right now, I'm just gonna disable the fur on this side. Before there's fur and no fur, I'm gonna disable the bottom layer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. It's really easy. You just have a dark layer. Actually, I should darken it a bit more. Just change the hue a little. Just darken it slightly more because the fur caused shadow, so you just put on layers. And also the brush I'm using, it's square brush with opacity on pressure. It's nothing special. This is not a special brush. Oh god, I think I drew this part on the wrong layer. Now what you're gonna do is you put a medium layer, just color. I'm just gonna color pick from my drawing, and you just draw the fur direction. You just like do that. And it's gonna look fairly realistic. You don't want the fur to go in the same direction like this. That wouldn't look very realistic unless, well, this is intentional. You want the fur to go all over the direction, and you might want to look at a reference for this if you aren't so experienced in drawing fur. So in this case, this fur will be very scuffy. And I choose this part to demonstrate because this part is the fluffiest part of my drawing. Yeah, so what you're gonna do is you just draw like this. You put the first layer, and then later on you're gonna put another layer. But for now, I'm just gonna really quickly draw this layer. It's super easy, and actually, so after like this, you draw a bit of fur. It looks alright. When you're gonna do the next layer, you can do a little shadow. It's gonna make it look a lot more realistic from the fur above. See, now because this fur casts a bit of shadow, and you're just gonna keep layering it. Actually, I got a little carried away while talking. The fur it's not so accurate. This part should be a little longer, and like that. So yeah, you don't need any fur brush to draw these furs. It's really easy and quickly. So yeah, now we have the first layer done. We want to put another layer, which is a lighter shade, which I'm gonna just pick from my drawing. So this is the second layer. You just want a slightly brighter color. This looks pretty good. Actually, I think this fur should go this direction. Yeah, you want to make sure the fur wraps around your character and not like the fur is just by itself, because that wouldn't look good. I'm not gonna make this super neat because, well, this is just for example video, but yeah, so right here, it looks really good already. I'm actually gonna just draw a little more, just gonna be a little lazy, not gonna be too accurate. Just do the lighter tone, and like that. And finally, like really bright shading, and also few small ones like this. And I think I'm gonna add a bit more fur inside the ear of this little fennec fox. I'm sure this is a fox that looks like fennec fox. It's pretty unique. One thing to know while drawing fur is that you don't want to get carried away, just like zooming all the way in, drawing the fur like what I just did. You want to make sure you have the form right, because if you have the form wrong, then your fur won't look very good. It have to look equally as good when you zoom out as you go in. And the bright color goes here. Okay, so just like that, we have created some really good looking fur over here. It certainly is not photorealistic, but what you can do if you want it to look really realistic is actually just go in there and, you know, render it out a bit more. But I usually leave it like this because when you zoom out, it looks pretty good, because nobody is really gonna go in this much to look at a drawing. Unless you're working on a portrait, then you can always go in and render a bit more, and you can add in a bit like few strands of hair like this. But yeah, for like a painting like this, people are just gonna zoom out and look at the picture as a whole. So yeah, I think this is pretty much how I draw my fur. This is a very quick tutorial. I think it's my first real tutorial on how to draw anything like this. I hope this video can help you in your drawings, and share with a friend who you think this video will help. And I will see you guys next century.